Reeling from her bruising EU summit, Theresa May delivered a defiant ultimatum to Europe.
The EU should be clear. I will not overturn the result of the referendum, nor will I break up my country. We need serious engagement on resolving the two big problems in the negotiations. And we stand ready.
She hoped for warm words from her counterparts at Thursday's EU summit in Salzburg. She was instead met with an unequivocal rejection of her latest Brexit plan.
Everybody shared the view that while there are positive elements in the Chequers proposal, the suggested framework for economic cooperation will not work, not least because it risks undermining the single market.
The put-downs continued on Tusk's Instagram account. A piece of cake, wrote Tusk, "Sorry, no cherries." A jibe at Britain's perceived cherry-picking of Brexit proposals that suit the UK, but no one else. The French President, Emmanuel Macron, said he would never accept a deal which damages the EU's integrity, and said those promoting the idea that Brexit will be positive for Britain are liars. Theresa May responded, saying it was time for the EU to show Britain some respect.
Throughout this process, I have treated the EU with nothing but respect. The UK expects the same. A good relationship at the end of this process depends on it.
Theresa May's Brexit strategy was drawn up at her country retreat, Chequers, in July. It proposes a UK-EU free trade area and a common rule book for industrial and agricultural goods to prevent exports and imports from getting stuck at borders. But the EU and UK can't agree on what will happen here on the border between Northern Ireland, a part of the UK, and the Republic of Ireland, an EU member. The UK's promised there will be no return to a hard border, but it's rejected the EU's backstop plan to keep the region aligned with its trading rules. It's something we will never agree to, said Theresa May. It would mean breaking up our country. The frosty response to Theresa May's proposal has inflamed tensions amongst hardline Brexiteers within her own party, who believe the EU are pushing for more concessions from the UK. That, if adopted, will mean leaving the EU will be increasingly more and more pointless. They want a clean break from Brussels, with or without Theresa May. But this latest message to Europe may help restore some confidence from Brexiteers who believe she hasn't been tough enough. The Prime Minister says there's currently no counter-proposal on the table. This is an impasse with no solution in sight. Neave, Al Jazeera, Westminster.